After the holiday break, Chad Welker with the Zips Digital Network here with women's basketball coach Melissa Jackson. And coach, we've got a lot to recap. First of all, talk about the Vegas trip that you had, two big wins over Jackson State and UTEP.
Yeah, it was a great trip for us. Obviously, getting two wins out there on the road, and just the travel with the team, going out there and building our chemistry and having a lot of fun out there, but taking care of business as well with two good wins. And we had a great following. We had about 70 people, parents and boosters that came out and cheered on the Zips. So it felt like home for most of the games.
Now, Caitlin Very had a big game against UTEP. Shawnee Edmonds came back against UTEP. We'll talk about them in a moment. And then also Megan Sefcik was a member of the all-tournament team. Just talk about their play in that tournament in Vegas.
Yeah, I was really happy with our team. We against Jackson State, we saw a lot of pressure, and we didn't handle that as well as I would liked in the first half. But second half, we made some adjustments. They came out, and Shaq Walker came off the bench for us and gave us a huge spark. So I was really happy with her. And then the UTEP game was a little bit more challenging. Conference USA opponent. Was back and forth. We went up 10 a couple times, and they came storming back. So it just was a great basketball game, and came down to the very end and ran a play for Caitlin and executed really well. And she hit a big bucket for us. And great to have Shawnee back. Transition offense is a big key for our success, and she ignites that. And obviously Megan had a really good 2 games. Being named all tournament team.
Now, you went 9-2 in the non-conference part of your season. We're heading into MAC play this Saturday against Central Michigan. But overall, as a team, what have you learned about yourselves that you can take into MAC play?
Yeah, I think our non-conference has done a good job preparing us. We've had some games where we've been, down and we've had to come back. We've had some games where we've held the lead the entire time. So I thought we were challenged. Our 2 losses, I think, made us learn a lot about ourselves and kind of fix a couple things that we needed to. So we continue to get better this week, working in practice and obviously prepping for a really good Central Michigan team.
You bring up the Chippewas. They just defeated top 25 Miami. They put Louisville, gave them a run for the money. Welcome to the Mid-American Conference, Coach Jackson. How are we going to prepare for the Chippewas?
Yeah, they're a phenomenal team. They have a really good top 5. Their starting 5 with Raina Frost, in the post, and then Presley Hudson, who's just an unbelievable guard. And Stu's a great coach. She's been one of the best coaches and has been at Central Michigan for a long time, and she knows what it takes to win. And so we're going up there, with no fear. And obviously it's going to be a challenge, but we've been preparing, and I think we've been preparing really well. And we'll see what we're made of on Saturday.
For the upperclassmen or the ladies who have been around the program a little bit so far, what can they prepare your freshmen for MAC play and obviously entering this game against Central Michigan?
Yeah, I think they can just tell them, that every game is a grind, and you really got to bring your A game every single night. And in this league, it's a great league. It's the best mid-major league in the country, and we have 4 teams in the top 10 in the ESPN mid-major. So every night you're going to be challenged, and you just got to really, bring your A game every time. And so I think our upperclassmen have done a good job, talking to the freshmen about that. You can talk it, but you really just got to, play through it and play through every game.
As always, appreciate the time, Coach Jackson, and Happy New Year as well. You can catch the Zips and the Chippewas on ESPN3 this weekend as they Zips play Central Michigan at 1 p.m. on Saturday. For the Zips Digital Network, we'll talk to you next week. Have a great week, and go Zips.